Good morning, everyone. This is Ashley with the Laid Back Homeschooler here to show you one of the books that we use in our homeschool that we absolutely love. This is a newer edition of the same book that my mom used with all of us. I'm recommending this because it is so user-friendly, so simple, bright, colorful illustrations that hold the kids' attention, short, easy to follow lessons, and it's very, very effective. This is Abeka's Handbook for Reading. This is their phonics curriculum. I will link in the description some different places where you can get this. You see up here at the top, find my hand. This is written for grades 1 through 3. I have started using this effectively before grade 1 when my kids were just ready to learn to read. It is that simple. I'm actually considering starting using this with my 3-year-old because he has such a good grasp on his letters and sounds that he may even at 3 years old be ready to start doing some of this. I'm going to show you inside the book and hope that my board doesn't come crashing down while I do it. So it starts off with the short vowel sounds, since those are the most common sounds in our language, but it correlates each sound to a word. These pages I usually just park on and we keep practicing the sounds until they move on. And you can even see they write the instructions on the pages so clearly that this is a book that I honestly feel like the teacher's edition isn't even really necessary to be able to use this book effectively. It's just written that well. You can see as they start practicing with gosh, my brain has stopped working. The short vowel sounds. They practice listening for the different sounds. All of this is stuff that's read to them. So they're doing this just listening to the sounds. They practice the consonants, and then they start moving into learning blends. What I wanted to get to, okay, well, there's a review. Here we go. So on these pages, they would read across and then down. So you read across, read the blends, they practice all the different blends, and then when they get to this dash line, you start reading the columns. So they're getting double the practice without it being horribly redundant. I love this little book. It is so helpful. Again, you see how bright and fun the illustrations are. This is just such a well-written curriculum. It is made to use, stand up there. This is made to use in conjunction with, sorry, I'm reaching for another book. This is made to use in conjunction with their readers. You can see this is the first reader where they continue, you see the same illustrations from the phonics book, and they continue working with the lesson in the same style, working on blends and sight words and things before even moving into the stories. But this can also, I feel like, be used very effectively independently as well. It's whenever I've had people come to me asking me for help with teaching their children to read, whatever they're trying isn't working for them, this is always my go-to. This is my very, very favorite curriculum ever for teaching phonics and reading, because it just does such a good job of holding the kids' interest, giving a nice, short, effective lesson, and really walking the line between practicing by rote and getting too redundant. It really does a good job of holding their attention and being very effective. You can find these all day long used. Again, this is an Abeka textbook. This is written for grades 1 through 3, but can be used outside of that as well. And this is what we use for phonics and reading in our homeschool. And again, I do use it in conjunction with the Abeka readers because they're made to pair together and they work very, very well together. So we generally stick with Abeka reading and phonics at least through the first few years of reading. I have branched off into some other reading curriculums once the phonics was no longer necessary, but as long as we use the phonics book, we definitely stick with the Abeka reading. Now, again, this is from a Christian publisher, so if that is a concern for you, you do need to be aware of that if that's not something that you want in your homeschool. And I believe that there is some faith-based material in the handbook for reading, not as much as in the readers themselves. So this is still, I feel like, a good solid option, even if you're wanting just a strictly secular homeschool program. But this is my curriculum recommendation for this week. And again, this is the Abeka Handbook for Reading. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you back for more. Bye.